Hi there, it's Jason here, and welcome to Taxfiler Tuesday. Every Tuesday I produce a clip that contains hints, tips, tricks and hacks for Taxfiler, for preparing mostly limited company accounts and corporation tax returns. And on that note, I have produced a full video-based course on how to prepare a complete set of limited company accounts and corporation tax returns. To find out more, just click on the link in the description below. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, give the video a like and enjoy it. We've got quite a basic clip this week, but I'm sure you know I worked on the Taxfiler support desk for a few years, and I often used to get asked questions emailed to me in support, and one of the most frequent things that got said to me was my trial balance doesn't balance. Why is that? And quite often I would find that the debits and credits were the wrong way around. That sounds really bizarre in this day and age when debits and credits are one of the first things that we learn. But it was a case that sometimes in Taxfiler the debits and credits can get mixed up. Now, so a really basic session this week, but hopefully it will help you. Now on the Taxfiler trial balance, which is on this tab here, the trial balance tab, this is where you enter the figures on your accounts. Now you can connect, so if you've got a online software package like Xero or QuickBooks Online, you can connect straight to that and you can import the trial balance direct. Or you can actually import the trial balance anyway. You can paste the trial balance from the clipboard. So if you're using something manual like an Excel spreadsheet or VT, then you can still paste the trial balance in. And the only problem with doing it this way is that the sort of debits and credits do get quite easily ignored. But you can also, which is the method that I use quite a lot, is type the figures in manually. So all these figures here have been entered manually, and you'll notice that the sales has brackets around it, and that's because it's a credit. So obviously a sales entry is a credit entry, and there is a little note here in Taxfiler: enter credits as negative amounts, enter debits as positive amounts. So that should help. But just remember that every credit entry you enter into the trial balance needs to be a minus figure. So it has to be entered as a negative amount. So all the P&L items you'll see apart from the sales are all entered as positive amounts. You've got the plant and machinery fixed assets are positive, the depreciation's negative. As I say, I'm sorry if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but I did honestly, genuinely get this problem when I worked in support. Current assets, they're all positive balances, obviously, they're all debits, and then the liabilities, which are obviously negative entries because they're credits. So the trade creditors, other liabilities, capital account balance, and drawings is a debit because it's a positive entry, so that's a debit. So yeah, so it's just a matter of going, when you enter your figures on your trial balance, it's just to make sure that all the credit entries are entered as negative and all the debits are entered as positive. Now one other little tip you can actually use in Taxfiler, which may be quite handy, is there's a layout option here. So if you click on that, it's a single column per year. If you open that, you can actually choose debit and credit columns. So that actually might make things a bit easier for you. So instead of having to remember that little note here is gone, you can actually use the debit columns as positive entries and the credit columns as positive entries, because Taxfiler will know which column you've entered the figures in, so it will differentiate. So notice if you use this method, you don't need to worry about the minus figure, because there you go, the sales figure there has not got a minus by it because we're on two column entry method. But if I go back to the single column, then you'll see Taxfiler reverts back to the minus figure there. So a very simple little tip this week, but just remember that if you're using the single column entry trial balance like is on screen now, then all the credit entries need to be entered as minus figures, and all the debit entries have to be entered as plus figures. Or to put it another way, enter credits as negative and enter debits as positive. So I hope that's helped, and as I say, I do produce a full course on producing limited company accounts through Taxfiler. Click on the link in the description if you'd like to find out more about that. And in the meantime, I'll see you again next week.